Hi angels, welcome back to another resin video. So this video we're making another clutch bag mold, a clutch purse mold. So this mold I got from Amazon. One of the mold is used and one of them is new. So I didn't know that until it arrived. I realized that the top part of it was ripped, but it's fine. So I'm deciding to use some alcohol ink. Anytime I use alcohol ink, it never turned out great, but I was like, maybe this time it will work better. And I got these vinyl sheets, which I'm going to show you guys in a minute. I think it was a free gift from a seller that I got from Etsy's. I'm not sure because I don't remember ordering it, but I'm definitely going to look back. And if I do have links, I'll leave it down in the description box down below. Also, I mixed up some black resin over the corner so I can have it ready. So as soon as I open up the alcohol ink, it completely just spilled out, which kind of made it look good, but very wasteful. So I just poured it into the mold a little bit, and then I poured some white alcohol ink on top of it. And then I'm just going back over it again with some more red. I feel like if I should have just left it just the way how it was, but I don't know. I decided to just keep on going. So now I'm just pouring down my black resin. I end up not mixing enough, so I just mix up some more real quickly. I honestly don't even know if this is going to turn out right. I have to wait like a full 24 hours for the resin to dry. But I'm just hoping this turned out great. Like, if you guys are seeing this video clearly, I decided to post it, but I just went wrong in so many places. So I mixed up some more black resin. I'm just pouring it on top, and then I'm just gonna mix up everything together. And you guys are gonna see how this is just gonna turn left, and it's gonna keep on turning left. Like, yeah. The alcohol ink is very runny, it's very watery, so I'm trying to mix it up into the resin. Maybe it will cure with it, maybe not. Maybe this is just complete mess. Honestly, I don't know. So as I'm mixing up everything together, you can see that there's bubbles that's rising. And I'm going to use my lighter to get rid of the bubbles. Okay, just using my lighter. And just like that, it just catch on fire, the alcohol ink. I don't know why that happened. And I was like, okay. Then I did it to and it light back up again. Mainly where the alcohol ink is. So where all of the red is, I went over it. I didn't show it on camera, but I went over it with some white alcohol ink just to bring everything together. Okay, so this is in the morning, 24 hours after the first layer of resin is cured. So I mix up some more resin. I'm just going to be pouring it down onto the mold, spreading it out a little bit. I decided to go with different vinyl sheets because obviously I decided to go with red and black, and the vinyl sheets are red, so it wouldn't show up. So I had these silver ones with Michael Myers and Chucky. So I was like, okay, they're going to work perfectly fine. So after I put it down onto the resin, I pressed on it a little bit so the bubbles underneath it can seep up. And now with my finger, I'm just getting a little bit of some resin and then just putting it on top and then just spreading it around to make sure that I cover it up all of the way. And I'm going to redo the same step over and over again and make sure this resin is covering it completely. And that's it. And I'm going to let this layer dry for another 24 hours as well. And obviously, since I pressed down on it to get all of the bubbles to rise to the top, I'm going to go over it with my lighter to get rid of some of the bubbles. So 24 hours has passed. Now it's time to just remove it from the mold. Bum bum. Now I'm just gonna be popping it out. It was very easy. Well, not that easy because obviously some of the resin ran over, so I was like trying to lift it up. But the resin wasn't cured all the way. It was still kind of soft around the edges, so that was fine. It wasn't sharp or was trying to cut me or anything. And this is how it looks. It looks fantastic. It looks pretty cute. So one of the mold I bought was new, one of them was used, and this is the used one. So that's why it's damaged, basically. But the other mold is perfectly fine. The mold is so cute and so tiny. So this is how it looks, the inside, the sides. The sides looks pretty cool. Bringing the horror movie alive, I think. And the frame I got from Amazon as well. And that's how it looks. So now with my scissors, since the edge of it is pretty soft, I'm just going around it with my scissors to just cut off all of the extra pieces of resin. By the way, the edges are going to be too rough, and I'm going to cut some of them a little bit deep, but I'm just going to sand it after it fully cured and everything, because it's still kind of soft. It's not bendy or anything, but it could definitely cure a little bit longer. I'm going to save all of these extra pieces because I have an idea of what I want to do next. This is how it looks. And I'm going to do the exact same thing to the other one as well. So I did not know that there was a top and a bottom for this mold. So I definitely placed the vinyl sheets on there at the bottom. So I had to flip it around. But it still looks perfectly fine. I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a second. And voila, we are finished. Just put it on there in the mold to see how it would look. It looks pretty good. And that's how the bag opened. This bag is different from my rest because this bag opens completely. It doesn't have the little white thing at the side to keep it closed up so that you can actually put stuff in it. So that's the only thing about it. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm just cleaning up and give you guys one last look of how it looks. Now with my E6000 glue, I'm just going to glue around the frame of the bag and in this place attach the bag together. And this one I'm going to leave overnight. So a full 24 hours for it to be fully cured and everything. Just popping it on there, pressing it down. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing to the side. As some of the glue was seeping out, so I just wipe it up. This one doesn't need a lot of glue, just like a little bit. And not around all of the edges. So this part is the top part of the bag and that's the bottom, but obviously the vinyl sheet is upside down, so I just flip it. So that's how it looks. Now I'm just going to let it dry for 24 hours and I'm going to show you guys the final product. So this is how the bag looks. It's dry completely. I love how the photo sheet is holographic, so it just reflects on light. It looks so cute. I love it. I love how tiny it is. But the only thing I don't like is that it opens all of the way completely, so I'm gonna need to put something in there so that it only opens halfway. But it looks pretty cute. By the way, you can just wear it just like this, or you can put straps on there. So love it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. I'll leave the link to everything down below.